court of the competition. Baba in court? Whoa! Dialogue. We have gathered here to decide the rankings of participants in the latest Levelpack competition. You look ridiculous, Lamau. Baba, the competition's judge, has conclusive evidence that not all these submissions follow the designated guidelines. Ba. I guess you could say we... Who is this? It looks like Badbad, but Badbad's supposed to have, wait, does have it. Badbad's supposed to look more bad. I guess you could say we turned the tables on you. Don't you mean we flipped the script on them? Regardless, these entries will be thoroughly scrutinized for parameter breaches. Yeah, Bob, can you recall what every submission was like? Ba. The rules were, levels must contain letter text, must not exceed 33 by 18, must have at least one custom sprite, and cannot be normal Baba Zoo puzzles. Are we criticizing other people's entries? I think this turned out pretty okay. Let me know what you think. Alright, Keke, I've never seen you smile like that, but... Man, what if it's like 34 by 18 or something slightly over the limit? How would you tell? How would you even input the failure? Anyway, here's Keke's level. Baba is wake. That's not really a thing. So we need to spell a word that's, like, sensible here. Of course, I die on lava. Baba is awe. Well, Baba can be weak, but that looks like the worst thing ever. What the? Excuse me. It just... Okay, so... This level's called Double Hue. So that means... That text is red. The move at the top is also red. So if I make something with red text, or is it if it's just I don't know. But anyway, I gain the move property. Now I still die here, so the whole point is to bring this B and this C, then break the word weak. Now I can make Baba is CBA. So can I combine? Cake is not a thing here. I can make Baba is back. Okay, so that makes Baba do a bunch of backwards moves. It's quite cursed, but you can also wait it out until Baba has no more backwards moves to go. And also, because I'm blue, the text is both blue and red, so it makes Baba purple and gives us float. Seems like float is the property that we need here. Okay, how long do I have to wait? Okay, so now we have the double move, but I think we still need to wait it out. Eventually, they'll go back to the starting position. Man, I really screwed around a lot. What the hell? Okay, are we there yet? You know what? What the hell, man? Why am I idling anyway? Okay, we're back. No more moves, which means I can go this way now. Now, this bog still kills me. Lava is Nod. Well, I mean... needs to be something else. So I can bring this stuff over. I wish we could get rid of the stupid lava and bog. So you can spell D-O-N-E for done. I bet we need lava zoo. Alright, hold on. That doesn't work. Okay. We find something else. Maybe they need to alternate in colors too. The U being orange is suspicious. Baba is dank. I'm gonna do Baba is down. That should... Okay, that works. Okay. So you can see that Baba is... Wait. I might need to make this at a certain spot. And I can still make back with the remaining letters, which is great, I think. But I will need to move this differently. Okay, and the purpose of down is nothing to do with Baba facing down permanently. That's not why we're doing it. We're doing it so that we don't rely on the word you anymore. Alright, so now, unfortunately, we're gonna make a mess with the word back, as usual. This means that we can undo down. No. We do have a genuine problem that the U wants to be to the other side, so I'm gonna just fix that. Dude, I have a brick on my freaking space bar. It's not done. Is there some back-in-back cursedness? Oh my god, it's finally done. Is that... Oh my god, Keke, what the heck? Alright, now... We still die on the... But we needed to do this, right? We need to make Lava is you to get rid of it. Now we can set Baba back to you again. Hopefully never have to touch Float. And Float doesn't help for the Bog anyway, due to Baba on Bog's defeat. Baba is the defeat object there. Like, text manipulation, like letter manipulation, makes things take so many more moves. So I know that I can do the double move again if I want to get past the Bog first layer. We just do Baba's down again, and hopefully... It's a little awkward, but we would want Baba is you to arrive here. Alright, Baba is you. Baba is weak. And now we can bring some letters, but not all of them even. This is like Moon. I don't know if that's really gonna work. You probably want like a green thing. And now we can have M. So M, C, and B. Chess Battle Master. It seems we want to go for green safe. So try to make it work with just the yellows and blues. Ha! Is it boom? I saw the word boom before, but I didn't think about it in this context because, like, M didn't seem blue at the time. But yeah, I mean, there you go. So, Bob is also safe. That's why this works out and doesn't kill me. Okay, here's the final step is probably going to be cool. I probably want every color combined for win. Well, I guess just red, yellow, blue, because that's the colors that stuff is made up of. I hope it alternates, too. That would be satisfying. So we know that, like... it's gonna be like a multiple of 3. That's what I'm expecting. It's gonna also need the S, because the S came last. Baba is sock puppeted. It's at maximum 9 because we only have 3 yellows. Baba is mad. Baba is mocked. Baba is snack. You can even do Baba is end, but that doesn't work. That's not in the palette. Oh, hold on. This is a real property. Baba is sad, and it uses all 3 colors. Okay. So what's the 11111 at the bottom? Like, I swear that's like judges' ratings. I don't know. I'm gonna rate them all a 1. The creator edited that level, by the way. Couldn't fix the back problem. So now Baba comes into complaint. Amazing. Alright, now let's play Badbad's simple normal level. Yeah, there's totally not a massive empty space at the bottom or anything like that. So that kills me, so I need to do something like move. So alternator with move? Raucous belt or something feels like a thing you would want to make. Okay, I mean, we have to do that, but... also, I feel bad talking over this melody. The music. Seems like it's gonna be good. Okay, so I'm not actually succeeding with putting anything past here, even though that seems like the idea. So we can do that, and then what you do, rock is belt in order to clear it. And belt is shift. So you just, I don't think I needed the second belt, did I? Although, the more concerning thing, the flag is literally glowing too much to be real. Like, that's not the win animation, that's the best animation. And also the word flag is, like, more thick than it should be. Anyway, let's look at this. Okay. I'm pretty sure that flag is also glowing too much. So what's the Baba is you and not move part of it doing? I wonder if there's a different way to do this part. We can do that. And then to get past you will want a key. The key is the thing that you would get. Okay, you can just do that to get it out. And now we have this. This is what, left and right stacked? So you could do like belt is left plus right. Another space is also opened up near Baba is you, which you can also break now because this says Baba is you now. Chess battle advanced. Anyway. So you can do belt is left plus right. No, wait, that says telly plus something. I think it says telly plus right. Well, in any case, what happened to our key? Do we need to save it here? I could do this. No, that didn't. I'm not sure what that did. Just wanted to see if I could do it earlier. So we can keep a rock is move. That also lets us to get a left-facing rock on this location. Wonder that's what this is for. Because now when you do rock is belt, you have a left-facing. But although Baba's move got removed, so can't really time that. There's a huge question to me why Baba's move is even a thing. Like, why does it look like it's intended for you to put that there? Because I swear it looks like it's to recover your move once you break flag is win from the cross. There's some more weird Baba is push, rock is move stuff that maybe could also do the things we need. The timing is, as always, like difficult to execute, but you need to be on a rock at this moment, then push to the right. That doesn't solve another issue, though, which is that clearly if this door isn't real, then we need to get the key out through here, which, of course, a left-facing belt like over here would be so nice to have at that point, but we don't have it. It also makes it weird that we get new words on the left side if we can't even get past here. So you set up Rock is move and Baba is push, like the way I said. You can do this. That lets you get out, and then look at that. Keys out. Now, of course... Oh yeah, telly. The telly part, which I didn't remember because you can't read what it is. Alright, so... Rock is telly and facing right. Now teleport this into position. Okay, now let's look at the next step. Flag is win and best. How was I able to push that down the other time? We got the word back. Oh my god, back is back. We got more ice blocking the hell out of the location. And another, well, I don't know if another key is the right way. Like the same key can be used. It's not the same key, it's obviously the flag. Anyway, this back keyword, I swear to god, why is it always, why is it in both levels? So it could be used to move the rocks back, but I don't think it would work anyway, because we're not quite in range. Nothing that we've ever done has been quite in range of the water. And also, Baba needs to go in such a range as well. Maybe, 2 belts shifting on each other could carry some objects, and carry 2 pieces of text, and then carry the Baba. Since Rock isn't push anymore, we don't have control over the rocks to go, though. This belt is not right. That comes up is also cursed, because, like, I don't have belts. I haven't used it yet. Okay, so one question is, when Rocket's back does that, like, does that face down now? Can't freaking tell. Doesn't seem like it's actually moving, like it, like, you know, a thing maybe would. Oh wait, it does! Hey, it's back to moving vertical, which is good for me. Means that I can, like, set up the whole vertical text. 2 that get killed in here, huh? Alright, now... It's the horizontal one, I think, that will be doing the push into the vertical one. I'm happy I can offset it like that much. There we go! What the hell? What the heck was that? Belt is not right. Alright then. Badbad, more like back. So Jiji hopes that you like Sokoban. So... Alright. Hopefully this goes better, because there's no words, and therefore that means there's no back. What? You get side stuck or something? What is this? Why are you... What? Why are you side stuck? Okay. Huh? Huh? So, when the blocks are to the side, you can pull? What the heck is this mechanic? And how are both of them getting off the wall? I can see how you could get one, but both? Maybe there's some special corner logic? Also notice that, suspiciously, it seems like why is this left side path a little bit more open? Do I have to bring the top left block back? Like, there is literally multi-pull. Thanks, Spaghetti Monster. Though getting this off the wall is another thing. Okay, so you can multi-pull like that, which is the relevant thing to do there. No, I think... Nah, it's about separating the blocks and then... Well, then it's stuck to the wall that... Oh my gosh. Was there a way to rescue the situation going on here? So, like, bring both these off the edge? Maybe there is. Like, you would do this. There we go. Okay, because I get the feeling maybe we need all 3 blocks to fix the left side. Like, you do that or something, and then you would pull 2 out by doing this. Okay, I believe all the blocks can be separated out by now, so we can bring all 3. And now this one. Okay, so how do they all act as a triple? That seems to work. And now this. This thing is stuck, and the wall... Okay. What the wall doing? Well, it looks like we want to separate them like this so that there is one that can go, but also down. So set up like that and then have an adjacent here. So we can pull this way, and we're stuck. What about here? No. Let's be too vertical, right? Too vertical feels like not even possible. Maybe both of them need to get stuck to the wall or something weird like that so that we can get a vertical a different way. Do I have to leave a yellow behind here? That looks so bad. Why can I no longer pull when this is a thing? Like, is there a way I can re-enable pushing? What the hell? Hidden mechanic? Rude. Rude, dude. Okay. Can I get a triple and, like, not die? Is there a hidden mechanic for 3 in a row like this, too? Hey, what's the goal now? Connect all of them? Square would be thematic and fun. No? Okay. Maybe the Taiji Venus again. So, probably one that goes to the side like that, but then, for the vertical... Oh my gosh. Help with the vertical. Oh my god, made the B... Oh my... Are we sure it's a square or is it a line? Oh my god, what the... So... Okay, what the hell? Do you want to make a T? Yeah, that was totally foreshadowed. Jiji, you're shaped like a J. Why wasn't it a J instead? Anyway. Decipher. Your mind is sick. You gotta check it out. Oh my god. Lad GF. Okay, and... CBA. Oh, well, unless there's a higher quality image, if you need it, okay. After green, boxed is clue. Not boxed is wine? Wine, not win? That's the upside down text that I'm reading there. And there's some text you can't read, probably on purpose. Got a 7x7 grid on the right, of course. And... C red. Add ADD over here. Okay, real question. What if I ignored all that and did flag as win? No. Fewest moves A to B, boxes push, Morses win. What is this sliding thing? It looks like a toggle button. This part is Scenary single-digit overflow. In other words, base 6. So, something there for every row and column. How can something be 2 boxed, like a number of 2? And this is somehow 5? So if that's 5, does that mean something like this is 4 because there's 4 boxes in the row? Or am I misreading what this 5 means? Also, it must be said, at least this level is a very obvious custom sprite. And it's very obviously not normal. The others were a little bit too normal. Here's a better idea. Okay, let's actually do the thing. Alright, so first step is to flip the upside down thing. After green, boxes clue, not boxes mine. Oh, it's a minesweeper meme. Not boxes wine. C red is just to add. It says single digit overflow scenario here, but we know that like some are very capable of hitting numbers above 6, so that doesn't apply on that step. So what is that scenario thing doing? I also don't know when to do fewest moves A to B, other than you do that before the after green. Maybe by like... Look at A and B here. This is the only time A and B is referenced. So maybe you look at position, which is a bit cursed because 2-7, like where it's the classic coordinate problem. What exactly is 2-7? Is it this location or this location or this location or this location? Like, and it says after green boxes clue. What I believe that is because when you're moving, like, imagine your Baba moving from A to B. You would be displacing boxes, and there would be only one fewest move solution. Okay, let's try 2-7. So 2-7 goes into a box, which looks wrong, but technically, like, there could still be a thing. But we're gonna do it here. I would make this B, and then 6-1 is here. Now, fewest moves. I basically have to imagine a Sokoban, aka block pushing puzzle. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, because there's 4 boxes in this row. That feeling when you actually edit the Baba in-game. So I see that you can do this. So how many moves is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, no, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, same amount. That's not good. Also, Fofo is the reason the creator thinks this pack is too difficult. Anyway, so put a number on every clue. So this 2 means there's like 2 dark tiles near it. This 4 is counting all the adjacents, you know, just like Minesweeper would. Now I have to add up all of the numbers in here and then get the new number on the same column as well. So all these would add to the same number in the column. We also need to do this for the rows, probably on the left. But also it mentions the single digit overflow. You cannot have a 6. It's a base 6 system. So when we add like a thing like this, we need to roll over when it's 6 happens. So like, okay, so you can clearly see that we have 6 plus 6, like 4 plus 2 is 6, 5 plus 1 is 6. So the total is 0, since 6 will loop back to 0. So now what? The things in row and column make me think of a different puzzle type entirely. Let's say I delete those. Now it looks like a Picross or nonogram type of puzzle where it's like, oh, there's 0 in here, 0 in here, 0 in here. And when you read this, it says dark spaces. Like when it says 5, it's counting dark spaces. So notice that we've zeroed out like this and this already. So the 5, it's guaranteed that the 5 then has these as dark. I should color them differently. Anyway, this satisfies this one. Like it already sees that dark space from there. Now this 4 should be satisfied. So here. So that's 4 spaces. Now this satisfies the 2 over here. Well, this is the point I would expect that maybe we couldn't find out anymore. But we should do some global count arguments just in case. Because, okay, so 6 has already been taken out by here and here. Column-wise, it says there's 7 dark spaces left. You know, it seems really unlikely that this is restricted in any meaningful way. Alright, time to bring in my Morse code device. Like, it's weird I only have 2 rows, but, I mean, in case it isn't 2 rows, at least we have got 2 characters. So anyhow, it seems like we got K and D as what these correspond to. Well, they removed the note from this version level. Anyway, let's put this in, K and D. Wait, why'd I put an F there? Okay. Oh, hey, I didn't know the flag was called a KD, but there we go. Okay, finally. That's just what, this is how you introduce your level. Pink Finder. Very unreadable. What the hell is this? Is this the parody of the overcomplicated level that is always in every submission pack? So, there's hidden triangles, basically. The hidden triangles don't, like, matter. That's not how you're supposed to think of it, but the rules basically expose that there are hidden triangles that I need to find a way to interpret. I don't know how to interpret these arrows either, so, like, I'm just doing that and hoping that works. Like, looking at the spaces some arrows point to, but maybe that's just not what this puzzle's about. Maybe not the long-range ones? My gosh, dude. I don't know if this has enough information. The level seems pretty clearly separate. Like, do I account for arrows like those that go between, like, lines and isn't a part of the level that I'm on yet? I'm just gonna assume that each arrow, like, tries to, like, go as far as possible to hit the first block then, because I don't know what's going on. There's also this arrow here. And this arrow here. This has gone too far. Oh my god, that was it! Okay, well, I mean, luckily arrows don't give you much room for interpretation, right? So, now we just need to find any arrows that, like, might go here or here. I'm assuming this arrow doesn't count. Like, it wouldn't go up here. It would go down. It would hit a tile below. Okay, then. This one's going both left and right. But wait, there's... No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I don't think that's left and right. That's maybe up and left. Okay. That's up and left. Wait, no, it isn't. If it was up and left, then we should have been able... Then we need to toggle the top, and I don't think so. Wait, what the... Why would you let me turn that off now? Okay, that was weird. Okay, maybe just pointing down, then. This is going left and right. Here, okay. Arrows are pointing towards each other here. There's an up arrow there. Seems okay so far. Oh, no. I missed this one. Something cursed about having to look at the lower bits as you're freaking working through it. And this one. Oh my god. I think that is not up pointing, right? It doesn't have the upper arrow bit that we would expect. Hopefully arrows are independent and don't get derailed by other arrows. Although all the stuff on the right of the screen seems to suggest otherwise. Also, this is leftwards. I'm briefly trying this configuration where, like, I only turn on the things where the arrows directly point to and aren't interrupted by another arrow, but I don't think it's actually true that they can be interrupted like that. So just turn these back on and whatever. I missed this one before. Oh my god. It's like it's still not enough. Well, I just swear I literally already did the exact... Whatever. Imagine there's a bug. Oh, and now we have multiple arrows. Okay, that's the joke. Multiple arrows hitting the same thing probably means toggle it 5 times, so it's on. But like for this, which is 7 times, I guess it's still on. But 2 times and 4 times, they will cancel out and not be on, alright. Well, but there's also this that's pointing down, so this is actually 5 times. Oh, and there's a lower arrow here trolling, so this is actually off. Nice. Alright. Alright, so this is being pointed at by 3. 1 from the left and 2 from above. Okay. Hope this is not 3. This looks like just up and left, though. But this up cancels, alright. Let's just try to work through this. This is being hit by 3, so it's on. This is up and left. Okay, this is hit by right and up, so no change. But this down arrow exists and affects this. This is down, left. Okay, so... And we don't affect these, because all these are going to cancel out. This is getting affected twice already. Okay, once again, that's not getting affected, and... What did I miss? Or is it bugged again? Oh, here. Wait, no, that was the thing that was double canceled. I can't count, can I? That's 4 times affected. Okay. What? What is this blind? Ah, haha. You gotta do this. Like what? Without... What is this? Funny how the arrows are completely unnecessary, huh? Is this a pattern joke? Excuse me? Nothing is pointing to the lower layer. So, it must be some... Oh, there's a pattern here. Ha 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 ha. Didn't matter at all. The top left also lost some of its color. I wonder what the point of that is. Okay, but, dude, I don't think these rows don't follow a consistent pattern. At least, like, from left to right, because if you... Like, how could these ever start the same with the same local rules, but then look different immediately on the second column? What is this? Is this a... Hold on, what? Wait, that actually did something. Weird. But anyway, I thought maybe it was a high contrast colors joke. Or maybe the pink, like, these animate differently, but I don't think so. It's the triangles that are hidden, after all, and there's no way to see those. I'm just assuming there's... I mean, there's some that look the same. Like, those are the same. Does that mean I do that for everything with that size? But then some are definitely not the same. Although they might alternate. That does not explain why this is the way it is, though. Also, they're not consistently alternating. At least, like, if row wrapping is anything, like, this 2x1 doesn't alternate to the other 2x1 configuration here, so that's not it either. I wonder if the arrangement of text at the top matters, like, how some of them are pink and some are off. Wait, I think that's exactly it. Well, not exact, because I don't understand how it applies it. Okay, it's definitely it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so awesome. Alright, the arrow stuff was a bunch of work, but wow, this is cool. Like, so this is, they correspond to each other. Baba is you. Idle tile on Baba is square, and their lengths match too. The question is, what is it counting, really? U square, I mean, that looks like vowels maybe, but this isn't really, but maybe it's inverted. I think it's counting vowels. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, but also invert it if it's purple. So look, B-A-B-A is U. I-S-Y-O-U. That works normal. However, the word idle is purple. So, to count the vowels, the purple ones instead are the vowels. The reason those matched up was because they were both corresponding to the word square. Okay. Okay, now, let's do this then. Tile, so let's get I and E, not, but remember this is inverted because it's purple, so the purple ones are the vowels here. Triangle, I-A-N-G-L-E, is, so that's pink, so we do that. Wow. Power, O-E, okay, we're done with that line. We can copy the same as we did for triangle, and then is... Oh, now that you look at it, it's just so suspicious that some of the is are purple and some are not. Okay, anyway. Triangle is hide. Wait, no, this is not how you do hide, idiot. There you go. Oh, Baba Baba. Now, how should these be ranked? Can you change it? Oh my god, you can change them. Okay, this is awesome. This is the moment where, like, you get to change them, and you probably rank them based on how many freaking rules they broke. The level size will be the biggest meme. Must contain letter text. You also have to appreciate how this makes the rating system objective. Anyway, so, we remember Keke's puzzle. That was unfortunate. Well, was that freaking large? I can't freaking tell. Doesn't seem to have any custom sprites, though, and it was kind of normal. It does have letters, though, so, like, arguably that was too normal, right? Compared to some of the other stuff. I mean, if you count variation, then no one broke that rule. So let's rudely rate Keke. I mean, Keke had letter text. I don't think it exceeded 33 by 18. But no custom sprites, and the puzzle was too normal. Now, its level had a fake border. I don't remember it having a freaking custom sprite either. Although, imagine if it did hide a custom sprite and then the guy got to complain about the judge being wrong. Still, I think it got more wrong. Like, it doesn't have letters. It only has text. Okay, next. Obviously, Jiji's Sokoban puzzle, which... You know, I could swear this had a custom sprite. But maybe it's just because I'm, like, no one is used to looking at one by, you know, walls. Okay, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense, and I probably messed up somewhere, because you can't objectively rank if two people have check marks, like the same number of checks. Maybe Keke had a custom sprite or something, I don't know. I do wonder if this is less accessible to people who've never never made a bobble, because you might think, oh, the colored letters or colored words are special, but you can make those by just recoloring existing sprites, so they're not custom. Anyway, Fofo is obviously checks on all of them. Fofo's problem is that this thing isn't very fair. But otherwise, it uses letters at the bottom. The big thing in the middle is clearly a custom sprite, and it's not normal. Though it does have the boxes push and, you know, whatever. Clearly a not normal puzzle. And finally, me, who's actually first to fail, not exceed, I think. If you look in the freaking level, you can see that text spans all the way left to right horizontally, and that's not even supposed to happen. You can't do that unless you've edited the level's dimensions. So, yeah. So I think it has succeeded being a normal, abnormal puzzle. Well, that totally doesn't give you a good ranking at all. So from a puzzle design standpoint, like, means we need to nudge someone from 2 to 3 and nudge someone from 1 to 0. Like, maybe someone failed a vertical check. It's probably this guy. You literally need to go to the editor, don't you? Well, unless you want to count. It says... height 19. Should have edited the author so it was lore accurate, by the way. Change author. Alright, that means Badbad actually failed on all 4 counts. Finally, we need to investigate the status of one of these X's to see if we can get a 2 to a 3 so that the ratings can be objective. So did this level actually have a custom sprite and I just didn't know? I don't think so. It's just normal sprites, but, you know... recolored. And Jiji definitely did not have yellow letter text. However, did it have a custom sprite? These are just objects that have the same sprite and have been set to have that. Oh, is that the square? Shoot, that might be the square. Okay, don't look too far in the custom sprites. You know, let's just give a half-hearted... Yeah, let's just say it's an unnormal puzzle. Even though we then have to give a slight half-hearted unnormal puzzle award to Badbad as well. In any case, it only matters that one is slightly better than the other for a tiebreaker scenario, so... Okay, Fofo gets 5, of course. Wait, no, because... It's probably opposite, right? Because, like, 5 is marked red as if that's super bad, so... Fofo stays 1. Badbad 5. Jiji with the Sokoban gets 2. 2 errors, which means 4. Wait, no. Jiji was 3, and me was 4. Because me only got 1 out of the 4 right, and that means Keke gets 2nd place. This is it, alright. Return to the court. Ba. Thank you. As we've all heard, many rule breaks exist within these puzzles. We shall respect Baba's judgment. Let's go, I win. Congrats! It was fun participating in this! What do I win? I'd like to thank you all for your attendance today, and to some of you for your cooperation. What? I've been perfectly well behaved this entire time. Sorry, Badbad. I think it was referring to Fofo. What a horse! Can I have a horse? Alas, the Levelpack competition has come to a close. Thank you as well, Judge Baba. It was my sincerest pleasure, Your Honor. Bobo. Why did Baba talk? Guards, please escort the losing contestants to the execution chamber. Wait, what? Yes. Hang on, you can't do this. Baba, Fofo, you may be on your way. I shall personally be taking my leave. As everybody is unwillingly whisked away downstairs, Fofo slips you and motions for you to follow the crowd. What? Set them free! Dude. Oh my god. The losing contestants. Oh my god, in a guillotine. Fofo, why is this your idea? Square is empty. What to mark vowel consonant? How'd you make this so fast, Fofo? Square is unknown. It's even a remix of the freaking sound that plays the regular music. Okay, so Fofo on top. Vowel consonant either 2, 3. There's like 1, 2, 3. So there's a stepwise thing. 1, then 2, then 3. Well, set them free. Set them free is the answer word. Like, you can see that because they're the same length as the things at the bottom, which we'll probably need to put in here. Oh, this is even using the pink mechanic where, like, I don't, maybe. Because the freaking pink on purple tiles is too, it is like that pink puzzle. Okay, I like how Fofo had the time to drop some hair again. Squares pull, what the heck is the squares stop, squares pull doing here? I guess we need to pull this square then. Squares pull? Dude, oh my god, it's got Jiji's freaking stupid mechanic in it where like these things freeze up and... So I can... But why would you do that? That's not good. Why would you intentionally get rid of a square this time? You can also spell Baba is pet, which lets you double move. Cool, but that's not enough to get this off the fire. Apparently pet is double moving though. Well no, the actual thing is Keke's mechanic of blue being move. And the word pet was blue, so that's that. So if you do this and this note, it doesn't double push both of the blocks. So what if you do, because only the center square is a pull now, if I do this, and then I can pull the center block out, then I can use pet to grab all the blocks and get them out. No, because when you do this, it becomes square is stop midway through. Maybe you could still save it though. We do that, then you can pull this middle block. Maybe you would want to do it on the other side. And then that separates all the blocks. Okay. Another question, though, a really important one, is how they can be turned into that plus formation at all. Or maybe we could understand the set them free, what to mark. We got 1, 2, 3. And I believe we're looking for phrases, right? So set them free and 1. We're just going to look at 1 for now. And what does it mean to mark? Probably just putting the pink blocks in it. So set them, the E in them is a vowel. So you see that question mark V and C. Doesn't this trap a square? It doesn't necessarily trap, but it's going to be annoying to get it out. Free. And then what do you do for the rest with 1? Which of S, E, and T need to be marked for this to be right? Hey, it worked! And you get more access to stuff. And one of the doors is open. Okay, so that allows us to... Like, now that we have more blocks, we could probably make the plus sign now. Okay, but very nice that we were right about that. Although, the question mark is weird. The part where it goes from here to here... Like, why was it that... Like, if I only had 1 block left... Then, like, how was I supposed to know that the S and T in set them free was supposed to be marked and not just, like, the E, if the vowel or consonant state didn't matter? It is a bit arbitrary to me, but the second step is that you need to... The keywords, I know what they are. It's gonna be Fofo, Jiji, me, Keke, and Badbad. Those are, like, obviously those all make up a 5-word phrase, even though it's not a real phrase. Alright, let's get these blocks out. It wasn't hard to get them off. Anyway. We clearly need to make our way past the fire again, but now these blocks are all super out of the way, and I suppose the letters you could get, maybe? Oh, God. Dude, it's so easy to get stuff stuck to the wall and, like, in awkward spots. I think this is fine, though. Okay, we're able to push them into the center area. Not this one, though, because not the one on the left. Unless I can manage to find a way to pull it, which is honestly impossible, so we're screwed. Okay, try that again. Oh. Okay, god damn it. Is there a way to move this? No. Maybe just move this one down? Nope. Oh my god. Maybe just do that so that we don't have to worry about something getting stuck to the left wall. There we go. That'll get everything out, but the thing at the center will be still stuck. So no can spell the word best. I don't know. This feels like a long, like, what is all this process to having to get all these to the playable area? Sure, I don't regret losing blocks from the top or something. Anyway, we can spell best, giving us fall. That is yellow plus blue, which turns out to be fall. Fall doesn't even push things, so the idea of using this to try to get this block out doesn't seem possible. Well, it's more possible than you think, because you don't use it to go down and push it down. You use it to knock it upwards. Maybe. I don't exactly know how either. You could also, like, set up a pulling chain with the freaking pink blocks. Okay, what if you do use a block on the top? Glad I left that, because you can then do this, right? Oh, right, you need to pull... Ah, shoot. You need another block at the top in order to fix the situation. Classic. Ha ha ha. Alright. So the thing is, you do this, but then you're going to get screwed if you don't have a block at the top to use, because you need to pull one of them away. Alright, now let's bring some of this stuff back down. This letter B also needs to go. Now, push that. It does succeed in getting to the wall. And... okay, we have all the blocks necessary now. Okay, so, first word is Fofo. So we need F-O... oh, shoot. You need to kind of remember the way that these words are written out in the game, like in their text format, but that shouldn't be that difficult. Next word, the Jiji that is currently a pancake right now. You need Jiji's consonants, so let's do J. Okay, the next we don't know. What the hell? What do you mean don't know? This is completely arbitrary. Our next is vowel. Next is the vowels of Keke, so that's here, and now Badbad, which we don't know. This is so stupid. How do... really, the question marks are really like... okay, luckily, there isn't that many options when you only have 3 blocks left. So you must brute force, but between 2 options. So that's like barely anything. Y on the wall? So... and... so these things also appear up here, so it would be reasonable to assume that maybe this isn't the word circle that's being clued in the 3rd step, but it could be cluing purple instead. We do need to find some way to swap or something, because I do want to know what that final thing is, and we do need to mess with the blocks in order to do so, and probably like rescue these from their too stuck nature. Alright. Blocks are split again. What word do I spell? We kind of want to spell swap or something like that, but we don't have that, so we must make some other word. Let's get the B off the wall. So, I wonder if best for fall is going to be useful now, even though it wasn't useful before. Pets Brady. Actually, this might not work because... oh, it does work! It's your math party. Okay, now this... I don't freaking know. What it does is bobbing out only faces right, which is not very... good. Also, it doesn't use... it's not a word that divides by 3 length, but sure. How could this possibly help? Okay, do Baba is sad again. This inverts Baba's moves. Baba is reversed, effectively. But... will this help in the goal of getting a plus sign? I can only make one of them at a time, too. Especially with this deleting the center tile. Like, what does that mean? Like, either multiple things need to push into to make the plus sign that we need, or the center tile is the one that's fit in last, which looks impossible. And how is it possible that we don't know whether we're going to use constants or vowels for the first 4 words in this final sequence? Like, what? Here's another thing that's weird. This triangle represents orange, but is 8 letters in the final. Orange is not 8 letters, so are we just putting the word triangle in there? Then why is this one 5 letters, even though it should represent a square? I mean, whatever. Maybe square represents white and we could just choose a meaning, but come on. Now I really don't know what this could be. It could be plus for all I know. And why is it open up to the rules? Maybe we don't have enough squares to mark all of these objects, so they must be vowels, or some logic like that, where you would pick the minimum or maximum for this stuff. Also, what the hell? Circle is purple. I just moved it, and it's actually 5 length, it's not even 6 length. Oh my god. Now there's nothing that corresponds to circle. Maybe it's the corresponding word that you have to make. Man, that's so many steps, but like, this is sleep. Okay then. So if red, I mean, that must be the only thing, right? This is purple, and this is a 5-letter word, sleep, that corresponds to the purple. So the word here is sleep. Then the next, wait, what is the next? The next is a red-only word. That doesn't exist. I can't make a red-only line. Bob is rad. I mean, I could just interpret the star as a star, but that would mean there's so many different meanings that would be passed through here. Okay, I don't like doing this, especially because like this is forcing a square on a wall, but okay, we gotta do it. So this is sleep, and we're putting in the blocks where the vowels are in S-L-E-E-P. Next is star. The A is on star. Next is white. W-H-I-T-E over here. Next is triangle. I-A. Oh my god, it's 7? I can't, oh my god, this troll, man. The word we could make with orange was... What was that? Sad? This isn't 7 letters long. Oh, it's reverse. Where is it's reverse? Okay, okay. R-E-V-E-R... That's way too many letters, man. Is this P-L-U-S then? Ah, didn't work. Didn't work. Maybe something in the middle went wrong, but the fact that sleep and reverse mattering is like too important. Wonder when green will... I don't think green appears in that list of 5 at all, even though it does have the word fall as its meaning. Anyway, it might be worth going back to party again, because your math party, the word is right, R-I-G-H-T, and that only has 1 vowel. So maybe we can save a block there and then put it, who the hell knows where. There's no checkpoints for this level, is there? Pastry. And yeah, falling doesn't count as a pull. Symbolics have gone too far. I'm not even sure any of this is helpful. I think I got a really important part of this. So the key move is... God damn it. I was hoping to pull that twice, but I guess it doesn't. Like, it really updates its status as it goes, huh? Again, the end goal is to make a plus shape and see what effect that has. It has to be a visible effect, too. Woo! Amazing. Welcome to the shucks game. Like, this moves 3 blocks. But then if I put the necessary piece there, the freaking middle one disappears. I'm starting to think it's not possible to freaking pull 3 into position, but then what can I do? I even thought like the first step, right? Remember that you put these blocks on the tiles for the first step, but you're forced to spend all of them in a particular spot, so the fact that new blocks spawn in doesn't help you. Man, I feel like a moron. Like, I got a hint, like, at this position. Like, I already made that shape. And, oh, you need to pull a lot of squares at a single move. Which made me realize the way you keep a 3 is just, you do more. Good God. Anyway, now we know what happens to squares in the center. They go away, and this property is called done. D-O-N-E. Alright, so there is one weird thing though, which is, I have no idea what the star is supposed to be over here. I see CB annotating this. Well, no, at the end we know it's D-O-N-E now. So it goes here and here. Right, okay, so we only have 1 block left. This is the confusing bit because there's a brute force moment in this level like earlier, right? And sure. Anyway, we'll just put this somewhere and then it'll win. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thanks for playing. Okay. There it is. Court of the competition. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I also think this is incredible. The freaking... a pack where you judge competition entries effectively. Freaking fantastic theme, and like the cutscenes in it, oh, that's just so good. Anyway, bye.